Earlier this year, Indiana employees at the air conditioning company at Carrier were furious, obviously, when they learned their jobs were going to be sent to Mexico. But late yesterday, we all learned that President-elect Trump had negotiated a deal with Carrier to keep his campaign promise and keep many of those jobs right here in the United States. The President-elect tweeted this, quote, "Big day on Thursday for Indiana and the great workers of that wonderful state. We will keep our companies and jobs in the United States. Thanks, Carrier." With me now is Robin Maynard, a very happy Carrier employee. He's got 24 years on the job at that company. And thank you for joining us, sir, and congratulations. I think this is at least not only a sigh of relief, but, you know, a day of optimism for you and your fellow employees at Carrier. Am I correct?
Yes, you are. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. What would you say to President-elect Trump and to Vice President-elect Pence about this deal? Because we're going to learn the details tomorrow. It looks as if there are some tax incentives to keep them there. But at the end of the day, 1,000 people stay on the job. Isn't that the key?
Yes. What I'd like to say to them is thank you for going over and above and out of their way, taking their holidays away from their family and friends and spend time with themselves to put together an action plan to sit down with Carrier Corporation and work out a deal to save our jobs. And I just appreciate them doing that and taking that time, and also taking the time to make it a quick decision. I was anticipating maybe a 3, 4, 5 week time frame before we knew anything, but it surprised me and shocked me that it was a 2-day event. And
it's pretty remarkable news. Those people who are familiar with Indianapolis, I think Sandy Patty, the famous song "Indianapolis Indeed," would also point to, I mean, this was a city not far from Indianapolis, as Anderson, Indiana. I mean, it's been decimated over the last 20, 30 years as GM has pulled out. It seems as if this job drain has been going on for decades, and finally there is an elected official who says, no more. Will President-elect Trump be able to continue to deliver on these kinds of promises?
I believe he's got the backbone and the knowledge to do that. He's a businessman. We all know that, and I believe that he's going to stand to his word. I'm a firm believer of giving a man his due rights and, you know, give him a chance to do what he says he's going to do. And so far, you know, he hasn't even taken office yet. He's still a couple months away, and he's already, you know, saved the Carrier jobs.
How did your family react, and what does it mean for your family going forward?
They were very excited. I have a daughter that's a senior in high school. She's going to be graduating in a few months and heading off to college, looking at a medical field. So saving the jobs means a lot to my family. We'll be able to help support her down the road with possibly books, bills, whatever comes our way. But if I didn't have my job, I don't know what would have happened. You know, she might not have ended up in the college of her choice, and she might have not been going to college. So I just thank the Trump administration and Mike Pence for sticking to their word and going forward with this. You
know, we talk about the 1,000 people at Carrier who are grateful, but I think a lot of people in the Hoosier state are thinking back home again in Indiana, and it's a good thing. Robin Maynard, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.